Hey, what is up? We are live. We are here tonight with myself and the chat. We got Game Tight here. We got Pepper Tony. Nice and blunt. Just finished up a stream. If you're not subbed to him, go check him out. Thank you for the shout out. We got Boofy and we have Bukowski. Just cash your Rory bets. Ready for some BB with who? I ended up cashing my free ticket for $20. So that's good. We're over here on DraftKings tonight. We will talk more about that right after the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball, Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills, flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right, we are back. We got Frankie, we got Mufasa here. Congratulations on your bets. We are stuck over here on DraftKings tonight because Underdog has failed us. Underdog, they didn't really fail us. They dropped a contest that had 564 total people, I believe it was. If they max entered at 50, it because it was 28.2K with the 50 max at a $2 bet. We knew the people were going to multi-table. We knew that. I thought that it would be open till at least like Monday, maybe till Wednesday. It didn't. It lasted, 4 days, 3 or 4 days. 50 max, 3 or 4 days. People are hungry, Underdog. Listen, it was your fault for making – it was absolutely their fault for making the little board a 20 max. They need to own up to it. Give us little board 2. We all need it. Make it a 50 max. It'll fill. We promise. Not 189,000 entrants, though. Like, you got to make it like 50K. Like 28K filled in 4 days. We have nothing for the next week and a half. So I only hit – I've worked 36 hours since that – or 32 hours since it released. So I only got 15 in. But anyway – we are going to do some DK. We're going to join this contest here, the $10 training camp. And we're going to not use credits. We're going to use monies, but we're going to jump in, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, relentless. Fantasy reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right, you guys filled that draft, so we are in a brand new lobby. You guys filled it. I'm waiting on 12 or 11, so hopefully some of you waited. Hopefully some of you were slow. We'll see what we got. We got a couple of you, it looks like. Let's go ahead and the UDFA got 43. Yeah, absolute DJs for sure. Sunday Bestball. All makes me perky. I managed to get 20. I'm good with that. Yeah, like I'm pretty happy with getting like 14 of them or whatever. Considering that I was working most of the time, like I just can't. Like if they do a lot of releasing tournaments on like Thursday and on those short contests, I'm just not going to feasibly be able to max them because of my work schedule. And I don't do slows, especially not on 4-hour clocks. But let's go back to the old background music today. Got 6 in. Hey, 6 is better than 0, right? So we still need 5 for the DK Bestball. Assuming we end up getting several viewers and plenty of likes, we will be probably either doing another one of these or going to Drafters to do a $5. I'm going to set the goal at 25 likes. At 25, I'll do a second one, and then we will vote for which draft we go into. If it'll be a DK $10 or a Drafters $5 for the second draft. Assuming we get there. I feel like we'll get there. We are almost here. We need one more. This is a DK $10. DK streets are fun. They are wild. What's up, Jamie? Jamie and I might have a project that is pretty fun. I'm going to talk to Coolers about it a little bit later, but if I can get it all organized, it's going to be awesome. Can't spoil what it is at all, but it's going to be like it'll be super cool. We got Stockton at the 1. We have Coolers at the 7. We got the 9. We got Lightning at the 11. If you are in here and I did not shout you out, go ahead and say something. Yell at me. Tell me how bad my team is. It's all good. Free, like, draft with me, get EV, right? Hey, I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but it kind of rhymed, right? Draft with me, get EV, right? There you go. There's my slogan. Free slogan here. All right, here we go. We got a new banner, guys. There you go. New banner. You're all welcome. Maybe you'll chirp in from the sidelines. Draft with me, get EV. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. Work was crap. I had like did I hear about the big EV guy from Bar? No, I have no idea. Like, am I into like making fun of something that I don't know anything about or something? Game tied at 8. What do we got at 8? I was thinking Barracudas was a familiar name. It'll probably be a while before I can figure that out. Yeah, I have no idea. Ripped off some bookies and free rolled some bets. No idea. Like, I don't really. I'm not like against Barstool or against any of the bigger fantasy football organizations out there, like the fantasy footballers, like Barstool, like what's the other one? The one that what's his name? Max Brett Coleman, I think his name is, from why can't I think of his name or the name of it? But all of those, like I don't mind all of them. I just don't follow those. DK is Barstool's sponsor, so this guy is taking bets from illegal bookies. Not good. Oh, okay. Got it. That makes sense. That's why it's a big deal. Got it. Why can't I think of the one like I think it's that Brett Coleman, like with a K, I believe. He does stuff with Trevor Sikkema all the time on NFL Stock Exchange. Why can't I think of their name? But they're a good listen as well. All right, so only Puka is still there. Coolers may get Puka at 7. Okay, Puka does not get. Cookie Man getting the treats at 6. A nice little Puka slide there. I mean, I will take Amon-Ra here easily. I love Amon-Ra. I kind of think he should be the third receiver taken over JSN, but I'm not going to fade JSN by any means. I will kind of take him at ADP, but I do plan to be ahead on Amon-Ra, giving up some shares of CMC, and possibly Taylor. I haven't decided if I'm kind of in on Taylor to like a 6 to 8% clip. I don't want to be overweight him. I also don't want to be overweight JSN. So like I kind of want to be. I want as much Bijan and Gibbs as possible though. I've said that a bunch. Like I'll give up a few shares of Puka if I have to, like, to get the exposures I would like. All right, let me know. Can you guys hear the background music? Is it too loud or whatever? Full PPR on DK. The stud wide receivers are extra worth it. Well, that is true, but these running backs at the top, like Bijan, Gibbs, McCaffrey, Genty, all are receiving backs. I do like them a lot more on DK. Like Bijan and Gibbs should easily be 1-2 here. CMC, I do understand having a little higher on DK, even ahead of Taylor. I just don't think I love the CMC bet this year in general. Genty is going to catch a lot of passes in my eyes. So, like, I do like him more than Cook on this site for sure. It's a little too loud. Got it. I did set it a little louder than usual, so that's why I was asking. It was overly loud. Pretty good. Maybe. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this is where I usually have it. I just had it a little higher today for some reason. So something I do want to talk about. I was kind of bearish on the Walker signing at first, but I'm to the point now that I think Kenneth Walker should be the next pick after James Cook. I like him over Hampton. I like him over A-Chain. I like him over Love. I like him over London. I like him over Saquon. I think he should be at the 2-3 or the 1-2 turn. I like him over these players that are still left. I do think that, like, I've been a little bearish on CD because I think he needs to be the last of this group. But I think I have him. This first round is pretty close to how I rank it, other than CMC, right? Like I have Puka there, and then I have Amon-Ra, JSN, and Taylor. But like the players right here are about right, other than Walker. I do think I'm kind of pulling up in a little bit more now on Kenneth Walker. Now that we have a new contest and new ADPs will set, I do think that Kansas City signing Kenneth Walker is a sign that they're going to run the ball way more. They have a really good interior offensive line. Simmons played reasonably well whenever he wasn't dealing with the family stuff. Moore is a serviceable right tackle, not exactly what we want, but we could take somebody in the draft. If not, we're still okay. Mahomes coming off that injury, I think that they're going to make it a point to try to run the ball a ton, at least early in the season. The music has your blood flowing to all extremity. I love this background music. I don't know if anybody hates it, but I absolutely this is like I love all the background music. This one is probably my personal favorite. The Love spots don't seem as great as they could have been. Chiefs, Seahawks were the dream. I mean, I think that the Commanders were always the dream spot for Love. Like, you pair him with a team that only has one receiver. They don't really have a good backup. I'm not a JCM guy. Rashad White, like, is like a passing down back. Like, and you have an elite quarterback that is a runner that will also help open up lanes, that runs an option. Like Jeremiah Love in an option would, like, yeah, like that was always the number one spot for Jeremiah Love in my eyes. Now, I still think that Tennessee is going to pull the trigger. And if they don't, like, the Giants are still talking about running back. They're like, oh, we even like the running backs down the board. Like, I've been no selling the Giants as a landing spot for a while. Like, it kind of sounds like they're just going to be dumb and like take somebody. Maybe they take Emmett Johnson in the third and just ruin my life. Um, it just sounds like they're. I I I think that it's more that they're trying to position to. They know they don't want a running back, and they want other positions, and not just in the first round, but in other rounds as well. Um, but I could be wrong. Like, they absolutely need a wide receiver too. So if I were them, I would be doing that. I don't take a ton of AJ Brown. Like, and by that I have enough. Like, I'm at like 7%. I like him back here. I do like Olave way more than him. I love Nico over him. We got Colston Loveland at 32. Game tight, calling his shot. He knows he's like, I'm 50-50 on taking Loveland over here sometime. Like, on this team, I'm not really feeling Loveland today, like right at this exact moment. So I think you would have got him back at 41. But I think, is his ADP higher on DraftKings? Show drafted Loveland. Yeah, his ADP is just higher over here on DraftKings. So you kind of had to do it either way. And I think that this is the correct price. Hey, if you guys are just popping in, if you like the content, please hit that like. If you're new and you enjoy the content, if you could sub, that would be fantastic. We go live every Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 4 p.m. Central. And currently, like, we will be live at 4 p.m. Central still on Tuesdays. All right, so I do think that the DJ Moore price is a little more fair on this site. But we're gonna take Zay Flowers. I'm pretty big on Zay Flowers. And I do know Lamar goes a little earlier on this site, but I think Flowers is a really good PPR pick. I am not in Kansas City. I live about 6 hours east of Kansas City. So whenever I was just getting into football, it was like the late 80s, early 90s, whenever I was a kid. And I'm dating myself, obviously. I don't care. I'm 43. There you go. Dated. Doesn't matter. Oh, big deal. You're so old. I don't care. It's all good. But yeah, I grew up, like, Kansas City was the team on TV around here because the Rams weren't here. The Colts, I don't think. When did the Colts go to Indy? I think it was after that. When did the Colts move to Indy? Okay, it was 1984. So, but they didn't really have a whole lot of fans around this area at that time because they sucked. So I didn't hear much about them. They didn't really get play. And at that point in time, our local station was the St. Louis station. And since St. Louis didn't have a team, they played Kansas City games. So I watched a bunch of KC games. So I became a KC fan because of that. My uncle lived there, season ticket holder, or not my direct uncle, my great uncle, great cousin. I don't know, something. A relative, a guy that was in the family who I spent a little bit of time with, lived out there. So I kind of became a fan for many reasons. But like, I loved watching old Christian McCoy, Barry Ward play. Dan Saliamua, all those players. That's whenever I became a Kansas City fan. But yeah, whenever the Rams moved, now I couldn't get my KC games anymore. So I actually became like anti-Rams during this show. Like, they were fun to watch, but in the Greatest Show on Turf era, I was always rooting against them because the whole area was Rams fans. Obviously, we were closer to them, and they also pushed my team off of the stage. The Nigeria Nightmare. I think Nigerian Nightmare is the best nickname of all time. I love the Nigerian Nightmare so much. Well, Lamar Jackson falls back, so I was planning on taking Montgomery there, but we'll take Lamar Zay. I have a hard time getting to Lamar Zay, so I'm super pumped about this. This feels good. I don't know why running backs are falling here. I'm surprised to see Coolers take a Burrow share at that point. I'm assuming Burrow's ADP is higher here. Okay, so he basically took him at ADP. That's fine. I was just surprised to see it. I mean, so if you guys have never watched the 30 for 30 on Christian Okoye, it is fantastic. It like 30 for 30 is like the only thing I'll ever give props to for ESPN. But yeah. Oh yeah, because he does. Yeah, and that's a big deal over here. 3 additional points for 300 yards is nice. Yeah, but he looked awesome doing it. He also got all the short yardage stuff, right? Like, I'm really hoping Swift is here, but I will absolutely take Tate if not. Yeah, we'll do Tate. It's all good. So we're going hero running back right now. We're through 6 rounds. We have Lamar Jackson stacked up with Zay Flowers. We have solo running back Kenneth Walker. We have Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Carnell Tate. We're heavy wide receiver. Team feels fine. Team would have felt awesome if DeAndre Swift got there. If that was Swift instead of Tate, I'd be pretty ecstatic about this team. And I love Tate. I just think that this specific build needed Swift there. Yeah, like ESPN did stump the Schwab and beg Burrow and deal. I never really watched anything after like on that network. Like I still obviously have to get it during NFL season to watch Monday Night Football. But I do try to avoid it whenever I can. Like I used to watch PTI every day, and all of it, like there was just a point in time that I just stopped enjoying it. I feel like that they changed a little bit, so I just stopped watching it because if I don't enjoy something, I don't do it. So I didn't enjoy it anymore, so I stopped doing it. I wish I could make myself not watch it, but yeah. Anyway, we still have a goal, 25 likes to get to the second draft. When we get to 25 likes, I'm going to change the poll, and the poll will be next draft a $10 DK or a drafter's $5. Yeah. Anyway, we will continue to talk about this. So Lamar Zay, I'm assuming at this price is pretty rare over here on DK. So Hood favorite here has 4 RBs. Daya has 4 RBs, and Lightning has 3. So, I might be able to push an RB I like around. If Chuba makes it, like if both of these make it, I'll probably push and probably take a Tucker Craft share, honestly. But if one of those two go, I don't know. There's several running backs I really like, and none of them are going to come all the way back. So I think I take Tucker Craft. I think Tucker Craft is pretty far ahead of the other tight ends here. So if he's available, it's also divisional correlation there with Amon-Ra St. Brown. It gives me another out to a quarterback. I'm fine with any of these players right here. I think Dobbins, I don't know where Dobbins ended up going in the $2 in the UDFA, but I'm going to assume that his ADP actually went up in that contest. Anybody who done 50 of them, aka coolers, did you notice if Dobbins' ADP was moving up? I know Harvey's was moving down. I feel like the ones that I drafted, I seen Dobbins move up a little bit. I also seen Algier start to fall quite a bit. And maybe it was just the rooms I was in. But let me know, anybody who's here. Oh, DK, you got. If you don't have entries left, we have to do something, right? We have to do what we can do. We're maxed out on underdog, other than UDFA, so we have no choice. This was forced on us. You seen James Conner plummet? Interesting. Yeah, we'll take Rico. So the team right now, we got Lamar Jackson, we got Kenneth Walker, we got Rico Dowdle, Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Kraft, and Carnell Tate. Pretty solid team here. I really like this. Like I said, I was originally a little bearish on the Kenneth Walker signing, for fantasy point, but the more I think about it, our interior offensive line as a KC fan was really good last year. And it was our outside that was bad. And Kenneth Walker did start to show patience at the end of the year. If he can run with some patience again this year, the running lanes will be there. He will have explosive plays, which is the one thing we didn't have last year. And I think that they're going to make sure that we try, run the ball more to keep pressure off of Mahomes this year. You had Rory, Scheffler, and Rose in a nice little parlay. So my golf action was I deposited $50 on DK, and I got is it live? Is it recent? This is what I got. Steve Schaup helped me with it. So my free entry made $20. I picked the first 3 and day, I think it was. No, I think I had the first 4 and we switched to those 2. I can't remember. But Steve helped me out. I know nothing about golf. So let me try to remember how do I get here? Upcoming. There we go. I'm not very skilled in learning how to do the DK stuff. Yeah, he does help Mahomes a lot, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna not necessarily fade Mahomes and the Chiefs passing offense, because I do think Mahomes is a little cheap. I do think that Kelsey is pretty cheap. But I don't think I mind stacking Mahomes with Walker either. Walker catches more passes than people think. 2 years ago, let's just go look. So 2 years ago, he caught 46 passes. He had 31 last year, 29, 27. People think that he can't catch the ball. He did 46 in 11 games. The man can catch the ball. It's just that he can't block, so he's never out there in the third downs, right? Let's look at quarterbacks real quick. I'm going to go ahead and do the Jordan Love thing, I think. Yeah, we're gonna pull the trigger on Jordan Love as QB2 here with the Tucker Craft stack. So we got a Zay Flowers stack, we got a Tucker Craft stack. I assume one of these RBs is going to come back because this guy has 6 RBs already. James Cook, Love, Brees, Scatabo, Chuba, and Stevenson. I think they're auto drafting though because those two were both at the top of the queue. So I would assume that they're auto drafting. Those were both at the top of the queue. Yeah, they're. I don't know if Love was at the top of the queue. I don't know what is Jeremiah Love's ADP over here. So they did pull up Love. Number 18, like, saw you in a draft, my man. Nice. If he's the goal line guy, he gets pass gain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm here. Like, I like it for multiple reasons. Number one, the number one thing I wanted this year was for Kansas City to not use our number 9 pick on Jeremiah Love because I would rather pay for a veteran and use that pick on a premium position. Like, get a solid guy, pay for a premium position. That's just where I'm at. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take Pollard on this team. I like Pollard. So, when we signed Kenneth Walker, I was very happy because that means we're not going to take Jeremiah Love, right? And we are positioned at the perfect spot to get one of the top 8 players or our favorite left tackle or right tackle prospect. And that's exactly I would love to get. I don't want Mansour Delane. Kansas City's too good at drafting late corners, so that's where I'm at. But my favorite signing was definitely this, and it's more for what it offers us in flexibility during the draft, more than anything else. And the Demarcado signing is pretty big in my eyes too. That gives them that third down roll back, something that Kenneth Walker has struggled with. And I think that means that they're going to look elsewhere in the draft and maybe not take a running back at all, which would be fine. All right, let's look and see what people are doing here. We got M. Stockton at the 1. Bijan, Chase Brown, Brock Bowers. Wide receivers, Evans, Jameson Williams, Drake May, and Jalen Hurts. Unstacked, but both rushing quarterbacks, Ricky Pearsall, Jacoby Myers. Kind of just taking players around ADP, it looks like. Not a bad team, though. Nothing wrong with it. I'm assuming this pick, so Josh Downs and Coker for the 6th receiver. You went double anchor into elite tight end, got your double quarterback, and now you went 6th receiver. I like that style of build there. We have coolers here. You got JSN, Saquon Barkley, T. Higgins, Lai McConkey, Joe Burrow stacked up, Alec Pierce, Herbert stacked up, Jalen Warren at 90, Sam Laporta, and Kenneth Gainwell. I think Dowdle should be ahead of Warren, but I could be wrong. That's just where I'm at. I don't want 0 Jalen Warren, but he has been falling, and I have been seeing Rico move up. So I'm guessing by the summer that those ADPs will flip, and I will like both of them at ADP somewhat. All right, so what running backs are left? We got these guys. Quarterback-wise, we don't have anything interesting. Definitely have some of those. We have Tucker Craft there. I'm fine waiting on tight end. We do have Kraft. I'm going to go ahead and take Aaron Jones here. Give another divisional opponent for Green Bay. I also really like Aaron Jones. I think he should go straight up over Mason. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that he should go straight up over Mason, especially in full PPR. Now, I'm not going to draft it that way 100% of the time. I don't think Mason's a bad click. Like, it is an offense you want to be in on. But Coolers also has 2 RBs that are pass catchers there with Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. Mason, touchdown hunter, as like is a nice touch to the texture of that running back room. You got your hero there. You got 2 third down backs / solid RBs, like can do everything and receive pretty well. And then Mason, just a thumper who should get some several like 40-yard in the touchdown weeks, stuff like that. All right. So I'm assuming my boy went. Omar is still here. Actually, we're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna take Omar for sure, assuming he's there. If not, I'll take a share of Jaden Higgins. All right, so we get Omar. Team right now, we got Lamar, we have Kenneth Walker, we have Rico Dowdle. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers, Tucker Kraft, Colonel Tate, Jordan Love, Tony Pollard, Aaron Jones, and Omar Cooper. Pretty fun team. We have 3 very, very solid receivers. Then we got 2 high upside rookies. We got a nice texture to the running back room. We have our big tight end. We got 2 solid quarter. I really like this team. Would you rather have Lamar Flowers, Jaden McLaurin, or at cost, I like the first 2 a lot more than Allen, DJ Moore at cost. If we remove cost, I want Allen more. The first 2, I kind of lean Jaden McLaurin because their defense is going to be a lot worse than the Ravens. So they're going to have to they're probably going to have to catch up a lot. Both of those teams are pretty live to add a wide receiver though, or tight end or something, right? At least the Ravens are live to add a tight end. But I prefer Lamar Flowers. I see it all the time. I just have a hard time getting it. I do slightly prefer the Jaden one though. Whatever cost is involved. But I think Lamar Flowers individually. I don't know. Probably Lamar Flowers. I think the Lamar and Flowers individually are better priced than Jaden Terry. I think that those 2 are way closer than Allen and DJ Moore. Yeah, I do. That's what I do most of the time. I just take naked Jaden and backstack him with Jade. That's generally how I play it. All right, so we'll get the double stack here with Mark Andrews and Lamar. Probably hit up an RB next. So we're still 5 likes away from a second draft. Once we get to the 5 likes, we will change the poll to see where we draft next, over here on Drafters or over on or here on DraftKings or on Drafters, either one. So I feel pretty solid at every position right now. So since I waited the longest on running back, I'm probably just going to add a little depth to RB. Although I don't love the names left. I'm not going to lie. I don't love the names. What's the news here? Okay, so he's supposed to be healthy. Got it. What names do we have here? I think I just take a third tight end and call it good, right? No. I don't like this range. I'm not going to lie. I don't love it. I don't love it. What's up, Anthony? How are we doing? Yeah, we'll just take a Woody Marks share. I take him some, not a lot. Just a volume back. So I wouldn't have been able to take Hunter Henry anyway, and that would have been the only other guy I would have taken there. And by the way, I think Bindles is live right now with Goofy Chicken. So if you guys haven't went over there and smashed the like, go do that for Bindles. Bindles is one of the good guys in the fantasy industry. Yeah, it's definitely not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. I would like to have guests on next week, but I don't like to have guests whenever there's no underdog because you can't name the stuff. I've talked about that several times. So I do think that we'll get another underdog contest. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow though. So hopefully that happens pretty soon. But yeah, I've been working on a couple like clips and stuff and things I've been working on. Most of them's just silly. I have some sound effects I'm going to be adding. I have one that's it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm going to have my own basically like value hound sound. We're gonna be hitting that every time we get the hey, there's speaking of the devil. I was just telling everybody if they hadn't went and liked your stream to go like your stream. I figured you would still be live. All right, so we're gonna close this poll. 25% of you think Omar goes first, 18 Casey Concepcion, 54 Tyson, and 4% Boston. I think that Tyson goes first as well. So next draft for the poll, Drafters 5 or DK 10. We got to 25 likes, so we will be doing one or the other. After this, I will go through. I'll review my team. Once we're at 201, I'll be reviewing everybody's team. I just won't touch on the last couple rounds. I will peek at it and see what you guys have done to see if you do anything interesting, noteworthy, anything like that. This is a price that that Travis Hunter should have been the entire offseason, and I think this is a good price for him. So I would love to get Hunter here. Yeah, we're going to take the upside swing. We're all about the upside there. So this team, with the context of what we have, having Carnell, Tate, Cooper, and Hunter, I do believe Tate will produce for sure early. Maybe not be super reliable as production, but with these four, I feel fine. I think if I add one more like meat and potatoes wide receiver, I could stop. But like, I don't really need the other positions that deeply, right? I will take a Geno Smith if he falls back to me. They are pretty. The rumors are that they may just take Omar Cooper at 16. So, yeah, the 101 Sharps pick, like, I think that's his ADP over here, by the way. Like, some of the ADPs are wild here. Charbonnet, 118. Tyreek Hill's still 157. Kittle, 108. Some wild ADPs over here on DraftKings. So, I think this is a good spot. So, what running backs do we have? Do I want Stowers? Do I want one of these guys? I'm going to take Stowers. I don't take him a ton. Hunter full-time. They didn't say he's full-time corner yet, by the way. Like, if you read the quotes, it's not full-time corner. They said it'll use limited on offense. Like, full-time corner to me means that he's going to not play on the other side. He's still going to be a two-way player. They're still going to bring him in for gadget plays. Stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you have Coach Speak Index or if you just mean that he's going to play full-time. And, like, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, right? So, like, as soon, like, if Jacoby Myers and Brian Thomas Jr. get hurt next year, like, do you think they're not going to bring Travis Hunter over to play offense? Like, they're definitely going to do that. So, if just one of those get hurt, I think they will. So, Gladstone on Travis Hunter's timeline for return. That's not what I wanted. I want year 2 for Travis Hunter looks like. One day at a time. I don't have a clue when he's going to come back. All right, that's not the one I was looking for. But I read something in the Coach Speak Index the other day that was... I can't find it right now. But it basically said that he's going to play both. Yeah, like, that's what you should do. You should treat him as a guy who's just, like, he's no different than a guy who you're looking at to just have a single game spike here and there, right? You're not, like, I'm not relying on him to be a big part of this team. If he spikes twice, he's awesome at 186. So I'm perfectly fine with that pick for sure. I don't think I want another guy there. I'll take Sean Tucker though. So yeah, like, let's say that anybody gets hurt, like Travis Hunter is instantly just a better pick. What's your line for how many Kirk Cousins game? I don't, like, I can't answer this until I see what bye week they have. If they have bye week 14, I think we're going to see like 7. If they have bye week 9, I think we'll see 8. If they have bye week 10, I think we'll see 9. If they have bye week 5, I think we see 4. Like, that's kind of where I am at. Like, if they have a very, very late bye week, I think they push up Mendoza before the bye week. I think if their bye week is 10 or earlier, they just wait until afterwards. And I think it's a 2-part question too. So I think the most important part of this is what does that offensive line look like? Like, is that offensive line playing well? If the offensive line's not playing well, they're going to keep Kirk Cousins out there to just take a beating. If the offensive line is playing reasonably well, I think they're going to put Mendoza out there so he can actually learn how to play in a real environment. And I think that that's one of the big reasons that they wanted to bring Cousins in and they want to do all that stuff. All right, so sorry to ignore this for a second, but Chris Rodriguez is about to turn into vintage David Montgomery season. Maybe so I'm going to have to just kind of skim through the Coach Speak stuff yesterday. I think what I remember seeing, and I will know for sure tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it basically like reading through the things and like reading between the lines. They basically said like Bashal Tutin wasn't designed to be a goal line back, although he was good at it last year. This year we plan on using him in a way that better fits his skill set. And they were also talking about bringing Rodriguez in to assist that. So I wonder if Rodriguez is going to do this and get the touchdowns, right? That's a good shout. By the way, Money Mendoza, you're the did you love or hate the Keyshawn Booty clip, by the way? Because it was just something for fun. Like Jamie made that song and I was just having fun making the clip. It doesn't mean anything. It was just for fun. You said WTF, what am I watching? Yeah, I that's kind of what I was at. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious to me. Just wait till you see the stuff I have coming down board. If you like that one, you're gonna love the direction that some of this stuff is gonna go. All right, so we basically have free picks here. Like we could do anything we want. So let's look at quarterback, see if there's a guy. Absolutely not. Nope. Let's not look at quarterback no more. Let's forget that ever happened. No quarterbacks. Nope, not happening. All right. So for anybody who's new, let's do an Ollie Gordon share. Anybody who's new to the channel, if you've enjoyed the content, if you could smash the sub, that'd be great. And so we did hit the 500 sub goal. I haven't talked about this yet today, but we are going to do a 12-hour live stream on the 3rd. So the Sunday following the NFL draft, that I did take that day off work. I will be doing the 12-hour live stream that day. I'm thinking I'm going to start at 10 a.m. and go 10 to 10. I'm not 100% sure that will be right. I'm going to start working on scheduling some guests over the next few days. I've already had a couple people reach out about wanting to come back on. I'm probably going to have people on the entire time, maybe even multiple people on during different sections. So it should be a great time. I think Pepper Tony reached out about jumping on. We'll definitely love to have him back. Already priced in Reed Tootin. Plus, he's good and he will earn his own. C-Rod is a jet. I didn't like I'm going to start clicking Tootin again whenever the ADPs reset. But I had like 13 to 14. I had like 13.6% at the 77%. Or at whenever his ADP was like 77. So I wasn't like that worried about we're going to take a share of Stribling here. I don't have any Stribling yet. So this contest has been open for a while and he's been not drafted a bunch. So we'll take a share of Deshaun Stribling right there. We're going to go through the team real quick. We got Lamar Jackson. Hold on one second. We got Lamar Jackson. We got Kenneth Walker. We got Rico Dowdle. Wide receivers, Amon Ra, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers, Tucker Kraft, Carnell Tate. Backups, Jordan Love, backup quarterback, Tony Pollard, Aaron Jones, Omar Cooper, Mark Andrews for the double stack, Woody Marks, Travis Hunter, Eli Stowers, Sean Tucker, Pat Bryant, Ollie Gordon, Deshaun Stribling. I probably needed an extra veteran there instead of Stribling. I think I did mess that up. Let's look at some of the other teams through the draft board. We got Stockton, Bijan, Chase Brown, Brock Bowers, Mike Evans, Jamo, Drake May, Jalen Hurts, Ricky Pearsall, Jacoby Myers, Josh Downs, Jalen Coker, running back to running back, Coleman, Tracy, Spears, Imari DeMarcado, So I love the running back room. You went double anchor and then pushed it and then went 6. That feels good. You went 10 wide receivers after not taking one for the first 3 rounds, but you definitely got the volume. Booty, Wicks, and Hollywood with Tez Johnson. Like, Tez Johnson at 240 feels awesome. You got your 2 quarterbacks, both rushing upside. It feels really good. Bowers, Otten. Nothing wrong with that team. And by the way, the poll is very, very close. The poll is very, very close. There's only been 15 votes. We got 30 watching. So DK is at 53%. Drafters at 47%. Go ahead and vote, because as soon as I'm done reviewing these teams, we will be whatever the poll says at that point. That's what we're going to log into. We got coolers right there. You got JSN, Barkley, T. Higgins, Ladd McConkey, Joe Burrow stacked up with T, Alec Pierce, Justin Herbert with Ladd, Jalen Warren, Laporta, Gainwell, Mason, Sadiq, Shaheed, Keaton Mitchell for the double stack. We got Calvin Ridley, Trey Tucker, Trey Harris for the triple stack, Gesicki for the double, Justice Hill. So Justice Hill, Keaton Mitchell, Jordan Mason, Gainwell, Warren, Barkley. That feels fine. Like, all these positions are good. It looks just perfectly fine. Coolers knows what he's doing. I got 14 in, but I worked all weekend. Back to the chat for a second. The more I've been thinking, it's hard to see a ton of value with C-Rod, even if he vulture touchdowns. I think that it's going to be an ugly RB room over and over again. I think that he is priced pretty high. I liked him when he was going at like 135. I have a harder time clicking him now. Yeah, we're like, the only way is if he goes like full Gus Edwards or David Montgomery or Raheem Mostert, right? You think C-Rod could be like peak Tank Bigsby, which is a solid top 20 scoring. Like, yeah. And yes, Mike Robb volunteered me for the marathon stream. Oh, Mike Robb volunteered you. I only kind of read it. I mean, I thought you volunteered. I'll reach out to people. I'll probably ask, like, just have people say, hey, if you want to pop, like, reach out if you've been on already. And then there's definitely people I want to jump, or I will want to jump on as well. So we got Louisiana Lightning here, or we got Game Tight. You got Jefferson, Hampton, Colson Loveland, Luther Burden. You got the double. Bayshaw Tootin, Jordan Addison, Kyler Murray, Kyle Pitts, Jadarian Price, Concepcion, Mike Washington, David Boston, Rookie Alley, Price, Concepcion, Malik Washington, Mike Washington, wrong Washington, Denzel Boston, not David Boston's son, TJ Hawkinson, Brian Robinson, Alvin Kamara, Franklin Surratt, Bernard, Jalen Wright. Couple stray rookies there at the end. They weren't there in Rookie Island. I guess they got lost. They're out on the boat trying to find home. So we got Louisiana Lightning here. CeeDee Lamb, Devon Achane, Tedero McMillan, Kyron Williams, David Montgomery, Tyler Warren, Chris Godwin, Jackson Dart. So you got Jackson Dart, the divisional bringback. Baker Mayfield with Godwin, Michael Pittman likely, Daniel Jones with Tyler Warren, Juwan Johnson, James Conner, Dylan Sampson, Adonai Mitchell, Horton, Ray Davis, Zachariah Branch, Bryce Lance. That team feels solid as well. We are done reviewing. If I missed you, I do apologize. We ended with 19 votes, and we ended with Drafters. So we are heading on over to Drafters. We are jumping in a $5 Drafters right now. And we're going to go ahead and give the countdown because
we never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who waits, immortal.
All right, we're waiting on 4. Back to the chat. All right, sweet. Oh, so okay. Oh, you're what? You're down to stream or down for the Anthrax? Which one? Let me know. I'm confused. I'm gonna be completely honest. I never got to Oscar Delp. So I mean, let's come over here. So my rookie sheet, my tight ends, I did get like this was the rankings on these were the exact rankings of PFF back in what was it? It was January 25th or something. These are the names I got to. These are the ones that I have stats for. They didn't have Delp in the listing. I didn't start hearing about him until recently. So I've not done anything on him. Steve and I, neither one of them had him anywhere in our post combine rankings. Like I do need to go do some research on him though. For me, yeah, Sam Rouse, I got to, and he's fine. But like, so Sam, like Delp is the most Fanon-like one. If Delp gets 3rd round capital, I think he's worth drafting. But there's also like, but I thought Michael Trigg was gonna for sure get that, but Trigg's measurables were not good. I wonder if he was hurt or something, but we never heard anything about that. Like a 27-inch vertical is bad, like really bad. I believe that's what he had. Michael Trigg vertical. 27.5-inch vertical. Really not good. That is not what it looked like when he played. We're gonna do this music. So, like, I do need to go watch Oscar Delp because if he does get 3rd round, like, I'm fine having 0 Delp during all of Big Board. Like, I'm fine with that. He's a guy that I do want 0 of unless he gets third round capital or lands like in the absolute perfect spot. I do think he's a project though. I don't think from what I've seen and heard, I think he's more of a year 2 guy than a year 1 guy. But I honestly haven't done my own research yet. So I will get there. I do promise. All right. So we got the 101. We have MH here at the 2. We have, I don't know if you're here, Love, but welcome. We got KY at the 6. We got In French at the 7. Shout out In French if you're here. We got Louisiana Lightning at the 12. We got a Bomb Diggity here at the 8 as well. Gotta shamelessly promote myself. By the way, hit the little check mark, guys. Hit the check mark. Check mark is good. Check mark. Awesome. Check mark your friend. So, Bijan. Nailed it. All right, so I was gonna look at that. We got 31 watching over on X. I want to thank all of you for watching. I will have some new clips and stuff. I think I'm gonna post, like, there's a couple projects I'm working on. When those are done, I'm gonna start having fun clips come out, like pretty often, I think. And I will be posting those to X and as YouTube Shorts both. Both sites will be able to see them. But if you are only on X, please come over to the YouTube channel. Give me a sub. That'll help out tremendously. I don't make anything, like, I have 0 chance to make things on X from what I know. I don't even know how you make money on X, honestly. I haven't even looked into it. I just streamed there just for more reach. I do know you can, but I don't know how. I will probably start looking into it a little bit more. So first round goes pretty normal. My plan is to get like 10 to 15 of these in. I mean, if all we can do are drafters and DraftKings, like we'll get more of them in. Probably have to do shorter streams. We might actually just do a couple co-streams with people where we're just more talking ball than drafting teams, which I'm totally up for. Like, if Underdog isn't dropping contests, we could totally just like do discussions and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that is content people would want. Let me know in the chat if that's something that you guys may want or not. I know that after the NFL draft, like Steve Schaup and I, we do a weekly show. That show is going to be moving to Monday nights, and we are going to be doing we kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. The first week is going to be discussing all the new fantasy landscape at every situation, and how the draft affects all of the teams, basically. But that's going to be with Lutz and FK Coolers. So that's going to be Monday nights. I believe 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central is what we locked down. I will take this for sure. I like both of those players on this website. So, we start with Bijan. We start with Neighbors. We start with Derrick Henry. So, did no such thing. Got it. But yeah, definitely look forward to that. That'll be a good time. Y'all get to hear what players are asked, what players aren't asked. So that's what Lutz is going to be there for, telling us who's asked, who's not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we get to hear how every team and player is asked. Yep, exactly. No actual explanation. Just no, they're asked. Just and how Kyler is the best pick on the board. It'll be a good time. We're gonna put a lot of work into it. And I definitely look forward to that. Like, love this show with Steve. Definitely wanted to, like, the original plan was to start bringing guests on with that show anyway, whenever Bestball Summer hit. So just having a panel will be pretty fun, I think. So let's look and see what everybody's doing. We got in French there. Not sure if you are currently listening, but Jonathan Taylor, Rashid Rice, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers. Lamar falls back on drafters quite a bit, so that could be a really fun start if you could land that. We got Lightning at the 12. Achane, Walker, McMillan, Devonta Smith. Pretty fine start. Where does Devonta go on this site? I'm gonna apologize real quick to everybody. This clip I'm about to play is like, I need to tone down the volume. So just go ahead and turn it down in a second. I think it's not super loud, but we got a Jalen Waddle clip. That is a little insight into a video I'm making for fun as well. I know it's really loud on my end, so let me know how insanely loud it was for you guys. I definitely need to re-upload it and turn the volume down, I believe. So just let me know. But I think Waddle is a fine pick at that point. Rip ear users. Yeah, well, I gave some warnings. I gave warnings. Was it quite loud? I assume. It wasn't supposed to be as loud as that was. I thought I turned it down whenever I made the clip. Apparently, I failed because I uploaded it and it was like I tried it before the stream. I was like, "Wow, that seems quite loud." Uh, I will not play that again until I change it. I just wanted to play the clip. Just silly, fun. That's what we're here for. But let's look and see what everybody is doing right now. We got KY. See, I think KY is making. Maybe I just see him take CMC all the time, but I believe you probably have a CMC stand at this point. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Maybe you've only drafted them in lobbies with me. I don't know. But CMC, McBride, Allen, DJ Moore for the stack, Devontae Adams. Yeah, and the Josh Allen Moore thing is a little harder to get on drafters. DJ Moore's price is quite a bit higher than it is over on Underdog. So, yeah, I originally wasn't in on the Jalen Waddle stuff because Leg Up ranked him at like 28, like instantly. I'm like, that's just too far. I was never with Steve on he needs to be behind Cortland Sutton. Like, I do think that this is exactly where I had him ranked, like whenever he went there. And I'm like, I'm not going to chase him up. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm really glad I didn't. I think that this was always the fair price. I was happy. Like, I wasn't going to be happy full fading him, but I absolutely would have full faded him if he. All right, so we're going to take Pierce. Do we take Pierce and Lemon? We're definitely taking Pierce. I think we're going to take Pierce and Dobbs here. So the team, we have Bijan, Derrick Henry, double anchor, Neighbors, JMO, Waddle, Pierce, Dobbs. So we might be able to, we will probably try to double or tap a couple quarterbacks at 96, 97, but we'll see how that works out. Oh, you just think you always get picked? Like, I've literally seen you like always take CMC, like for whatever reason. I didn't know if you were on a stand or if you. I mean, that also makes sense. Like, I'm like semi fake. Like, I want like 4 to 5% CMC. I did that last year. Wasn't great, but like, couldn't hurt me again, could it? You know, like. What could go wrong? You know, I think DJ Moore is kind of washed. Not gonna lie, feels like a Stephon Diggs to New England pickup from last year. Will he just be okay? So I disagree. You go back and you watch in the postseason last year. Go back and watch the Bears last year in the postseason. Only one of the Bears wide receivers was balling out, and that man was DJ Moore. DJ Moore is the entire reason they came back against the Packers. DJ Moore's basically the entire reason. Like, him and Loveland were the only two that were like really balling out in the receiving game against the Rams as well. So like and that was late in the season. So the washed and old narrative to me doesn't track in this situation. I think that they just like let's go look at his stats. So Moore. All right, let's just look and see what he done last year. Because like number one, they had a ton of like before we look at it, they just had a whole bunch of like players getting the ball near the end of the season. I think that that's kind of disproven, honestly. So 50 receptions, 682 yards, 6 touchdowns. Like that's not bad for a player that had like a whole bunch of competition and a team that actually loved running the ball. Like they ran the ball a lot. So like he had 17 and 17 points there. He didn't do anything in week 18, 17, 18 though. All right, we're about on the clock again. I mean, we're just gonna take Bo Nix and Jared Goff here. Very easy. Get the stack with our 4-5 turn picks. Yeah, so the malcontent narrative, I think there's like a little bit to it, but like I watched and I get it, Steve Smith. I like the Steve Smith show. If you guys don't watch Steve Smith, Agent 89 stuff, I think you should. Like he doesn't hold back, but like he was a teammate with DJ Moore. Like he helped DJ Moore come along in the league. But he will be the first person to tell you when DJ Moore does something wrong. In the quote give up on the play in the postseason, the way Steve Smith explained it is that was a ball that is never ever thrown, and the quarterback is never supposed to throw that ball because of the way that the coverage read and all that. Now, he also said after that, he's like, DJ did stop because that ball should never ever for any reason be thrown, but that doesn't mean but him stopping did matter. Like it's not like he should have kept running. He shouldn't have stopped, but that was also a ball that like Caleb should have absolutely never thrown. So it looked a lot worse than it was on DJ Moore's part. And I'm going to believe that because he gave blame to both. If I remember the video correctly, go watch it for yourself. See what you think. But he had a lot of other things. Like they actually, the first read in a Bills offense, remember Steph Diggs was a round one pick. Like the last time they had an actual receiver for Josh Allen that was good, he was a round one pick, a round 1-2 pick. We're getting him in round 3-4. Like, would you rather have a washed DJ Moore or a Tet McMillan getting the ball thrown to you from Bryce Young on an offense that wants to run the ball more than anything else? Or do you want Josh Allen's number one receiver that's going to be the number one receiver? Like, I think that's a fair question. Like, I kind of lean Tet, but I think it's a fair question which one you would want. And let me go put another beat on. And by the way, thank you all for listening and hanging out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a third one, but yeah, he had that's part of him. Like, granted, he was right because the Bears coaching was ass. Before Ben Johnson, yes, right. And Carolina was just not a good team. But in Carolina, you didn't see it a whole lot. Yeah, exactly. And Shakir's going to get some targets, but DJ Moore's going to get a bunch too. And I really do think, why? I'm not going to get Laporta back, but this is a crazy fall. This would be absolutely nuts. Come on, MH. You don't need Laporta. You don't need Laporta. I need Laporta. I have Jared Goff. Give me a Laporta guy. All right. Instant click. Sam Laporta 120, stacked with Goff. That feels awesome. Running backs have went pretty heavy. We're going to go ahead and take Aaron Jones there. Room is Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry. We pulled up Aaron Jones, Malik Neighbors, J-Mo Laporta double stack at 120, Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs. That's a fun fall for this specific team. That's a really fun fall. Keon Coleman is big time dud, so at least you don't have to worry about him. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a lot of reasons to like DJ Moore like this year. Like, if we go back to this, like, he also is a spike week guy. 23, 22, 21. Yeah, he had a 2, a 1, a 4. But he also wasn't like the absolute guy the whole year, right? So, like, these big spikes are nice, and like that's probably not enough for a 4th round pick, because that's what 1, 2. Like at the end of the season, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 games. He was the wide receiver, one of their better wide receivers, right? Or probably their number 1 overall on those weeks. I don't know for sure. I know that Burden was number 1, there, right? But like, we're looking for spike weeks. He's going to an offense that's just as good, and with less competition. And he was producing at the end of the season more so than at the beginning of the season. So, like, if a player's washed, they generally fade at the back end, not the like, they don't start slow, they end slow. So I don't think he's washed. Like, that's my take in it. And I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't think Adam Thielen was washed last year, and well, we definitely weren't right about that one. We definitely took a big L there. Like a big L, like the biggest L you could take. The utter biggest L. But so what? By the way, this, I'm not sure if why can't I think of your name? JC from TSA is here, but I'd like to give him a shout out as well. It's good he went strong at the end for sure. Just felt like he should have been true alpha dog in Chicago. No, like they spent, like, that team spent higher capital on 3 people. Like Roma Dunze, 9th overall pick, Colson Loveland, 10th overall pick. They traded for DJ Moore, but that was way before they even had a Dunze. And it wasn't this same hold on a second. Let me keep slaying this draft, guys. I gotta stop for a second to continue slaying the draft. Definitely want Juwan. Do I want another quarterback? I was hoping. I'm going to take Shaheed here. He has the spike week ability. Not sure if that's correct. I don't like the running backs here. I like the running backs at the next corner more. I like Marks more. I like Robinson more. I like Emmett. I like Tajay. I like Bigsby. I like that 2v2 with Shaheed a lot more than taking JCM or Jonah Coleman and getting Deebo Samuel. Like, I like the 2v2 a little bit. I love it because he gets people so fired up too. Yeah. Yeah, he really was. Liam, the Buffalo homer, does wear it on his sleeve. Maybe Liam meant Keon Coleman goes for 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns. His entire career, never asked him to clarify. But yeah, but like, if you just look at all of the capital that was spent on DJ Moore, or like on the players that were drafted after DJ Moore and the coaching change, it only makes sense for them to move on from him. Like, so I think like that's why it's a thing. And like, also the Bills did the thing that like teams have started doing a little bit better. Hey, whenever you continually draft a position and you suck at drafting that position, aka receiver, why not trade a pick for a veteran that's like been really good in the past and still has some juice? Because all you need is somebody reliable. Like if they had Brandon Cooks from the Cowboys 3 years ago, they would have been awesome. Like if Brandon Cooks last year was Brandon Cooks from the 3 years before, he would have been like they would have been really, really good as like, and he would have been the clear one. People want to hate on Cooks, but like he's been pretty solid. Like not the last 2 years, but 3 years ago, I believe he was pretty solid. And like if they just had somebody at that talent level, they would be significantly better. I think Juwan Jennings should go to Buffalo. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's probably what they want as well. Like, my gut is that it's going to be Washington, but there's also this part of me that just thinks the ugliest thing possible is going to happen. And I mean, what is dead may never die. Emmett Johnson. Jacoby Brissett just as an extra quarterback there. So I'm getting this like no rhyme, no reason for this thought, but I'm just getting this weird feeling that he ends up on the Chargers. And like just makes everything the grossest thing you could possibly think of. Like, let's just have 9 guys, like let's have Ladd plus 9 guys who were B+ tier players. Like, it just feels like something Harbaugh would want. Like, I don't know, but like, it would be the worst thing possible for fantasy. So it sounds like something that might happen. I don't think IU goes anywhere. So number one, like, I don't know how much you've been reading into that situation, but they don't have to cut him until like the last day of April or whatever. Like they don't have to pay him at all. So like, and they've also said that very few teams have even called about interest in him, let alone enough interest to trade. So like because they still want something for him if they're going to trade him away. And they have to. Yeah, Jennings is a good football player. Jim Harbaugh, you can see it, can't you? Well, copy paste understands. Copy understands. Like it's the ugliest thing that could possibly happen, which means Jim Harbaugh loves it. Like, oh, he's just a good football player, man. Like I love the way he gets hurt every game. It's great how he can't like he played with broken ribs, guys. He played with broken ribs for 4 weeks. He didn't do very good with them, but he played with them. The guy's a football player. Yeah, absolutely. Football player. Like, yeah. QJ stonks die. All stonks die, right? Like, literally every like Gadsden stonks dies. Juwan Jennings is actually a solid red zone threat, right? So like that hurts him a lot. It hurts Ladd quite a bit. It like kills Trey Harris probably. Like QJ, not great. Like it's just the ugliest thing you could think of, which is why I believe it happens. Not because it makes sense for the team to do it, but because it feels like what's going to happen. The Chargers still have money to spend because one of these teams, I believe that like if AJ Brown is moved, I believe that it's either the Chargers or the Patriots. And if I think whichever team doesn't get him, Juwan Jennings goes to that team or the Commanders is kind of how I'm viewing everything. Let's take a Colby Parkinson share here. It sounds good. So the team right now, we got Bo Nix, we got Jared Goff, we got Jacoby Brissett. Running backs, we got Bijan, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Emmett Johnson, Kamani Vidal. Wide receivers, we got Malik Neighbors, J-Mo, Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs, Rashid Shaheed. Tight ends, we got Laporta, Juwan Johnson, and Colby Parkinson. This is a solid team. It's not like an elite team, but it's a solid team. What happens to Dobbs and Jennings? Oh, yeah, that's my bad. For that second, I forgot Dobbs was there. Yeah, they don't need that style of player. You're right. Like, if A.J. Brown doesn't go... So, basically, if he doesn't go to the Chargers, I think he could land there. But the Commanders are the team that make the most sense for Juwan Jennings. Sadly, the Ravens also make a lot of sense. But as Pepper Tony... Or I think it was Mike Robb. I think Mike Robb said... he's like... Jennings isn't old enough for us to sign. Like, either Pepper Tony or Mike Robb, or probably both. We're like, oh no, Juwan Jennings is way too young of a wide receiver for the Ravens to sign. And I'm going to assume that most Ravens fans just agree. I'm feeling good tonight. I'll do another draft. 2 more likes, I'll do another DK draft. The vote was very, very close. So if you're over there on X, if you could pop on over to the YouTube channel, hit the like. We just need 2 more. We got a few rounds to do it. We'll do another draft. We'll do a DK $10 as well. Jennings to the Giants would make a lot. Like, if the Jeremiah Love to the Giants stuff happens to be true, like, Jennings to the Giants would actually make sense, right? Like, if everything I've thought this whole time is completely false, like, that would make a lot of sense. I think that they're positioning themselves to take Carnell Tate. That's what I think. Like, I think they want either Carnell Tate or Sonny Styles. For sure, Al. If there's no interest, New York Giants for cheap. Yeah. Well, like, the rumor on the street is that there's a lot of teams interested in him, but he just wants an absolute bag that nobody's willing to give him. All right, so yeah, these are definitely the 2 players we want, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take Katron and Pat Bryant. We got I know we took Pat Bryant in the last one, but we do have the bow stack this time. At the last receiver, let's look at our roster real quick. Neighbors, J-Mo, Waddle, Pierce, Dobbs, Shaheed, Pat Bryant. We have no rookies. So we can do some deep scrolling. We can take some Bryce Lance. We could even take some Savion. I think we take Bryce Lance, Savion, Surratt. Like, apparently Antonio Williams has moved up in ADP. That's interesting for this specific tournament. Or Ted Hurst. Agree with both of you above. I read up on the Ayuk stuff, but I am a believer someone will take a risk on him for cheap. Well, he probably no, like, the thing is like, the Niners have came out and said that the offers they're getting are not even close to what they want to get rid of Ayuk. So maybe that changes the closer we get to, like, camp and all that. But I think they're trying to hold out for, like, a 3rd round pick. I think they're holding out for more than they want than anybody would get. Yeah, like, they're literally dragging their feet because Ayuk has no power. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what's going on. Like, I don't know where Steve-O is. All right, so Jennings will be a buck to replace Evans. That's a really good shout, Danzo. or Dan Doss. Hard for me to believe a robust market for Jennings and no interest in Ayuk. It's not that there's. I mean, you're not reading that correctly. It's Ayuk isn't getting trade interest. It's not that teams aren't interested in him as a whole. Teams aren't interested in trading. Like somebody who just quit on football, do you want to? Like the guy just gave up because like they've already paid him out for quite a bit of the stuff. We'll take Ted Hurst, but like no team wants to trade like a 4th round pick for a player who literally gave up last year, like stopped doing the rehab that the team was asking him to do. Right? Nobody wants to do that. So. Like, I think the Niners are just asking for too much, and they're going to hold that hostage. I believe that is at the. Like, I believe that's. I believe they don't have to pay him until September 1st or something. Like, it's like September. I think it's September-ish. Like, they can hold him hostage, something like that. Yeah, so they can just hold on to him until that point. If everything I've seen is correct. We can hold on to Ayuk until the trade deadline. No incentive for us to cut him, especially if he does. So all the way till the trade deadline, which is what, like week 9 now? Something like that? All right, let's review these teams. We got the 35 likes, by the way. We got a 3683 here. We got Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Jacoby Brissett, naked. Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Emmett Johnson for some upside, Cavani Vidal, and Kaytron Allen for some more upside. Wide receivers, Neighbors, J-Mo, Waddle, Pierce, Dobbs, Shaheed, Bryant, Ted Hurst. We got a double stack for Bo Nix. We got a double stack there with J-Mo and Laporta. We got Colby Parkinson. We got Juwan Johnson. This is a fun little team. I like it. Like, these wide receivers are pretty strong. We have some late, like we have J-Mo, Pierce, Shaheed, all Spike Week style guys. Ted Hurst is Dobbs for some floor, and then Neighbors plus Waddle to kind of get like with Dobbs. Like it feels like it's going to be pretty consistent there with the big chance of spikes as well. Let's look at KY's team. We got a 2-7-9-2 here. We got Josh Allen. We got Brock Purdy. Running backs, we got Christian McCaffrey stacked up with Brock Purdy. Running Ramondre, Tony Pollard, Keaton Mitchell, Dylan Sampson. Keaton Mitchell about to get replaced by Juwan Johnson, just so you know. Najee Harris, Ty Johnson. Wide receivers, DJ Moore, Devontae Adams, Michael Wilson, Jaden Reed, Christian Kirk, Kayshon Boutte, Ryan Flournoy, Chimere DK, Devon Bailey. Yeah, this is a really fun wide receiver room. Where's your guy? Where's your last guy? You got Trey McBride, Dalton Kincaid. That's a fun team. Hero there, a Josh Allen team, and Purdy. He still got there like with wide receiver, and you have an elite tight end. That is a well-built team. Good job. In French here, we got a 3-6-8-3. Jalen Hurst, Trevor Lawrence, Tyler Shuck, running back. Jonathan Taylor, Blake Corum, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyrone Tracy, Emmanuel Wilson, Nicholas Singleton. That's a very solid, like, once again, another hero running back room with some depth to it. Wide receiver, Rashee Rice, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers, Christian Watson, Torrey Horton, Troy Franklin, Bell, and Bryce Lance. Tight end, Brenton Strange, Chigakonkwo, and A.J. Barner. So, do you have, okay, you have Brenton Strange stacked up, and then you have, but I mean, Tyler Shuck runs a little bit, and so does Jalen Hurts. So, like, I don't hate those as naked quarterbacks. And you do have, like, Trevor Lawrence also runs a little bit, right? So, like, I don't hate any of them as naked quarterbacks. I didn't look at the board to see if, like, Goddard went early or whatever, but it's a very solid team. 3 quarterbacks that can all get there with some rushing upside as well. And then a bomb diggity here. We're getting ready. I mean, we're gonna get ready to draft on DraftKings after I do this. You found the IUK answer? Well, shout it. Every time I type drafters in the App Store, I get DraftKings. Drafters Fantasy. So wait, number one, JT Alford. Are you on Galaxy? Or are you on Samsung? So on Samsung, you have to go into the web browser and download it from drafters.com. You can't go into the app. You have to go to the web page and download it through that on Samsung. I have Samsung. You have to do it that way. So for anybody who wants to join Drafters, by the way, I have a promo code. Promo code WHO. Capital H with 2 little O's for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. Somebody did recently use it. It is still active. So feel free to do that. Hopefully that helped out. But yeah, Android. Yeah. So you'll have to go to the internet icon, type in drafters.com, go there, and then it'll be download for Android. There'll be a download for Android somewhere on there. So you had McBride, Higgins, and McBride seemed like too bullish on the card. Got it. Dead cap for 2026 is 13.3 million. Not too bad. Yep. Hey, no problem. Just be sure to use the promo code if you don't mind. You're assuming he shows up, folks. Yeah. Does it say Pomo? Hell yeah. Look at me go. I'm really good at this, guys. That's what I know. How do I change it? Okay, well, whatever. We got a Pomo code. It does say that. I'll fix it later. I ain't worried about it. All right, so back to this draft. We got a 2, 5, 10, 3. We got Drake May, Jordan Love. Running backs, Omarion Hampton, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irving, Tyler Algier, Braylon Allen. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra, Carnell Tate. So hero wide receiver there. Hampton, Jacobs, Bucky is really, and Algier is very strong. 2 solid quarterbacks. I'm going to guess you have some okay tight ends too. Yeah, you got Tucker Kraft there for the double stack. Amon-Ra, Carnell Tate, Jacoby Myers, Golden, Higgins, Hunter, Naylor, Wicks, Iomanner, and Keon Coleman. So you got Jacoby Myers there for some floor. Amon-Ra is awesome. And then you just got a bunch of shots. And Carnell Tate, if he's awesome, this is a really, like, you're very strong at 3 positions, and you definitely have paths to get there at wide receiver. I do like that team as well. But we are going to go back over here to DraftKings. We're going to go to Bestball. We're going to go here to this. We're going to hit draft team. We're not going to draft yet, just so you guys know. But we will be drafting.
We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right, back to the comments. We are 8 of 10. If it was just training camp, then that's fine. I thought it was going into the season, which would not be good. Fine. Yeah. My wide receiver room is rough, but yeah, you got a lot of them. Was that you? Are you a Bomb Diggity? Like, whenever the name doesn't line up with the name, like, I do kind of forget some of them. I do apologize for that. But yeah, no, like, with Amon-Ra plus Myers, like, it does feel like you have some sort of a floor there. And then you have a bunch of spike week guys. Yeah. Okay. I knew that you were a listener. I will try to remember that. I need to start writing down the names again. I used to write down the names, had them linked up somewhere as well. So we are 8 of 12. Um, we're gonna put a song on real quick and take a drink. Relax my gotta relax the throat for a minute, guys. Sorry. All right, we turned up the music just a hair, and we will listen to the song that is the intro video.
Come out and draft. Down in the pit, Hoons rages through the game. Drafting with infernal flames, shattering the frame. Best ball Degens unite, we're tearing down the chains. From underdog to draft games, screaming out their names. Stacking RB's primal, old school blood and veins. Avoiding hero illusions, crushing all the fakes. Live streams erupting.
All right, we are back. We get the 102. We have KY at the 10. If you are in here and I did not call you out, let me know. And I will make fun of your team for free. For free. I will do it for free, guys. I'm just going to jam to this for a minute. I'm not sure if you guys like it, but I love it. Shout out to Jamie for all the fantastic music he puts out. Right, so it takes a full minute to start here. It actually takes 2 minutes. Like, the worst thing about Draft on DraftKings is this 2-minute wait, in my opinion. Like, the absolute worst thing. I'm going to try to figure out how to... run the new banner. Let's run the new banner. Draft with me. Get EV. There you go. Draft with me. Get EV. So... there it is. I found it. All right. Promo code. We are now back to English. Back to English. All right, so this draft is about to start. RH Balls 17. RH Balls 17. What does RH stand for, chat? All right. We do Bijan. We do Bijan at 1. Congratulations to Nashville Aney. Nashville Laney. Congratulations on your Jameer Gibbs share there. Maybe you want to pull up H-Hand. I don't know. Nice, Peppertoni. RH stands for rub her. I love it. Rub her balls. Peppertoni never fails. The current winner is Peppertoni. Anybody out there have a better one than that? RH Balls 17. What's the RH stand for? We will take the best 4 comments and we will put it in a poll. The best 4 comments, we'll put it in a poll. And you'll be crowned the RH champion. Really, Harry? There we go. Now we're talking. So, best RH answer. Got it. We're putting them in there. And then we'll wait a round or two, and if anybody has anything else to say, we'll add it. If not, it'll just be between those two. Or I'll make up some things. Yeah, so but those are both really good answers. let's change to just a background music now. Do we want to do the which one do you want? Do you want the one where it whispers who over and over again? Do you just want a regular best ball background? Do you like this one's pretty sick as well. We could go with this one. We haven't had this feel yet tonight. So, nothing crazy's happened so far here. We got Jamar Chase at the 1. Like, I don't think that's crazy. So, we've only got 2 entries into the poll question. So we're just gonna run it. We're gonna run it with those 2. There you go. If you don't want to participate in the poll, that is perfectly fine as well. So we got oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't have went with I forgot that I keep forgetting that Fanspeak does their members only here. By the way, if you guys aren't subbed to Fanspeak Network, go to Fanspeak, sub with them as well. They are an awesome network. They're almost to 1,000 subs. At 1,000 subs, they're doing a 24-hour live stream. They currently are in a members-only show. Like, some of my favorite content out there is the Sibling Showdown, which is also what tonight is as well. I believe it's always Meg and Steve, brother and sister. The older, bossy sister bullies the younger, knowledgeable brother, right? It's a great show. High energy from Meg, and just trying to rein it in at all times is Steve. It is an absolute blast to watch. I always go back and rewatch the shows, like if I can. It's one of my favorite shows. So shout out to them guys. If you have not ever watched them, give Fanspeak a shout. I haven't seen any of the rest of my crew in here. Earlier, Fancy Dog Pound popped in. I'm sure everybody here knows Fancy Dog Pound, but if you don't, give them a follow as well. We can't, got a promo code for Bestball Overlay, but, well, we can't use it because we ain't got no underdog. All right, so Really Harry is winning the poll right now with 2 votes. A big 2 votes. Come on, Nashville. You don't want no love. You want to give me love. Give me love, Nashville. Come on, give me love, Nashville. What do I do? We ain't got no love. I kind of want to. I'm just going to take a share of Bowers here. I don't have a ton of Bowers on this site as well. Underdog is losing gambler money. Oh, they really are. I do some DraftKings. I'm not going to max DraftKings, but I mostly do it to fan out my underdog stuff. I would prefer to mostly be on underdog. I would absolutely prefer that. I'm already maxed out. I max out every contest but the UDFA, and that was just because of time constraints. That hurts me because I really wanted Nico. But a lot of people have been letting Nico fall, so I didn't take him. So we just go Olave. So we got a Bijan Olave Bowers start. Feels pretty good. Feels solid. We'll see how long I wait to go tied in 2 or not. This contest is a 2 of 12 advance into a 2 of 12 advance into a 2 of 12 advance into a first and second. Oh no, it's a 1 of 12 in round 2. That's my bad. It's a 1 of 12 in round 3 also, and then It's a 1,300 person final. Or 136. My bad. I added a 0 for 0 reason. So it's a 1 of 12, 1 of 12. After a 2 of 12. It also has the most drafters who think they are sharp but aren't. Well, underdog, yeah. Like, I'm starting to think that, like, DraftKings has some wild rooms, but, like, the EV is kind of weird in it because so many people get crazy teams that you really need some stuff to get there, right? Drafters, I do think, is actually pretty sharp overall. And underdog, like, they have a lot of drafters that, like, are sharp, but they also have a lot of people who listen to content and will do whatever the content says. So, like last year, everybody was so in on 0 RB, and I had some. I took a lot of 2 quarterback stuff, but, like, I also but okay, so if you 150 max DK, you're expected to have one final team, 17.3%. Like, that's not that bad. Like, so if you 150 max, that's $1,500, right? And let's say it's 1 out of 6. So that's $1,500, $9,000, right? So you got to get 9th or 10th place when you get to the finals, but you're still playing for 250,000, right? It could be worse. BBM's a worse advance, like, is a worse expected value, right? I would expect. I don't know. Like, I'll have to look into, like, that's something I'm going to chart this year, is that, like, expected odds on everything. I'm going to make a spreadsheet for all of those. What's up, Fantasy Football Garage? If you're not subbed to Fantasy Football Garage, head on over there, sub to them. Let me know, Fantasy Football Garage, aka Candyman, what your next time you're streaming NFL stuff. I see too many people be wrong very much, including myself, to take any content too seriously. To me, it's all a huge gamble. If you draft well, you get 10 to 15% edge. I kind of agree with that. Like, if you draft well, you get edge, but then you're still, like, very, very reliant on injury luck on top of pod luck on top of other things, right? So, like, it's a wild game we play. Being expected in a finals team would be very high. Let me focus on this for a minute, and then we will get back to the chat. All right, so I know I'm pretty out on Luther Burden overall. Like, but I don't want 0. He does have a, like, I'm not, like, out on Burden. I just think that his price in the early 40s is too much. I do still like Swift over him. Okay, thank you. I'm kind of glad he went, because I do still like Swift over him, and I still do like Roma Dunze over him. But I don't also want 0 of a player like that. So, let's go Devonta Smith. I missed him up. I almost missed him up there. No, you misunderstand. I mean, 10 to 15% edge of having the better. Yeah, right. No, I knew what you meant. Like, the 10, like, but with that edge, you still require things to go right. Like, even if you have the edge, you still need the other things to go right, even with the edge. So, like the edge is nice, but you still require like the pod luck to get there and all that stuff as well, right? Let's take Devontae Adams here. Let's go Bijan, Bowers, and then Olave, Devonta Smith, and Devontae Adams. You were responding copy paste. Yeah, I mean, I'll do the math real quick after I'm through these comments. DK is really the only one with satellites for DFS. You're competing with folks with 10. Yeah, that is true. So let's do the math here. Not that I don't trust him, but so it's a 2 of 12, which is a 16% chance to advance, right? And then you multiply that by actually, so you got a 16% chance to advance, the 0.66, right? And then it's a 1 of 12. So divided by 12. Divided by 12. So a 0.01% chance to advance every team. Then you multiply that by 150. It's a 1.7%. Yeah, it's a 1.7, right? I think you just had the decimal in the wrong spot. I think it's a 1.7%. So I did 2 of 12 times 1 of 12 times. Yeah, I mean, you could do the same thing by dividing, right? And then multiplying at the end. So like 2 divided by 12 is 1.66, and then you multiply it, and then you divide that by 12. And you divide that by 12. Yeah. Yeah, we got the same number. It's just means you're expected to have exactly. Yeah, I do plan on making a chart of all the tournaments when they come out and the expected advance rates, just so people can look at them at some point. Mostly, it's just free content that I can make. All right, so is Jalen Hurts still on the board or not? He did go. So why is Alec Pierce falling right now? I don't know why Alec Pierce is falling. I don't know. I don't think I need Drake May here. I think I'll push quarterback a little longer. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take Alec Pierce. I like Alec Pierce a lot in best ball. So we got hero running back Bijan. We got Brock Bowers, then Olave, Devonta Smith, Devontae Adams, and Alec Pierce. I mean, if they're gonna give me Drake May around the corner, we'll go ahead and take Drake May. We'll go ahead and do it. Now we don't have to really work. We're not in on any elite offenses right now, right? We have Atlanta, we have the Raiders, we have the Saints, we have Philly. We do have the Rams, and then we have Indianapolis. So, Indy will be a solid offense, assuming Daniel Jones is healthy. But, the Patriots should probably have a pretty solid, a solid season. Not a great season, but their offense is going to work somewhat. Oh, Jerry's going live in 30 minutes. Nice. I need to like. I'm definitely going to end after this one. Um, I'm gonna jump in and I need to talk to Coolers for a minute, but I'm gonna jump over and watch Fan Speak for a little bit, and then I'll probably go watch Jerry as well. But yeah, good shout out there. I will link Jerry whenever we are done here. And if you're new to the channel and you are enjoying the content, if you could hit the sub, that'd be fantastic. We are at 510 now. I said I was gonna look into the super chats and like emoji stuff whenever we got like solidly over 500, so it doesn't like revert back for a day or two. I think we're there. I'm going to be looking into all that this week as well. I'm going to go on to Fiverr, find some people like to make the exact emojis I want. And then I will have a plan. Like I won't have membership active for a little bit, but I will definitely be making the plan and getting that set up. And then I will be able to do other things as well. I know I'm ready. Like, so this upcoming weekend, I actually have a really big, like, I got to work all 4 days in a row. Next Monday, will be the first time I don't stream on a Monday for a long time, like at 4 p.m. I'll probably still stream, but it'll probably be 8:30 at night because I had to alter my shift to get the draft day off. So like I can move a day. So I'm moving my Friday to Monday so I can watch the NFL draft that day. Now I'm taking Saturday off. So, and by the way, if you're new and you haven't joined the Discord, there's a link to a free Discord down below. Anybody's welcome. We're in there talking ball, making fun of each other. It's a good time. If you go to the video descriptions on the YouTube side, the Discord link is there. So it's got kind of quiet in here. So Really Harry is coming. Like there's only been seven votes. You got Rub Her and Really Harry. It's 3-4. 3-4, y'all. I mean, I will probably take Stafford with one of the two picks there. I don't take a lot of Menengai, especially. I like all of these guys the same. Like Menengai, Corum, Price, and Pollard, I think are very similar. With a slight lean to the one at the bottom. I mean, I'll stack up Drake May with Dobbs if they send it to me. At 95, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll take the free stack there. So we got Olave, Devontae, Alec Pierce, Dobbs. That feels solid. Go for the dream of getting Tyler Shuck back at 119, I think. And push it. Take a running back here. Take Dobbins or Corum. I mean, I don't know. Do we just take... I think we just take Naked Dart, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to take Naked Dart there, actually. Why would we not? Like, quarterbacks dry up quite a bit. Dart fell 10 picks. Drake May and Dart gives me a lot of single-week upside as well. We're almost to 40 likes, by the way. That'd be great to get to 40 again. So the team right now, we have Drake May, Jackson Dart, running back, hero running back Bijan Robinson, wide receivers Olave, Devontae, Alec Pierce, and Romeo Dobbs stacked up. So we're going to be smashing running backs from now on. Those were a good vote. Rolling Who Hames. Oh, Rolling Who Hames balls, huh? Well, you didn't put that in before I put the thing up. I mean, this, like, I think the actual answer is probably really huge, right? Really huge is the correct answer, most likely. Like, which is kind of like basically RH Balls is Stan Marsh with the wheelbarrow, right? That's what we got here. We got Stan Marsh with the wheelbarrow. Really huge balls. 17. That's my guess. One of my favorite clips of all time is that, like, that was such a good episode. Sitting in front of the microwave, giving himself cancer. Such a hilarious episode. Like, the whole wheelbarrow thing, like, just gets me every time. Anytime somebody puts that in anything, it gets me. It absolutely gets me. All right, we got I mean, if we can get one of these two RBs back, it'd be great. Not this one. Not the one that's injured. We don't need that one back. Zingus wants that. And by the way, other than KY, who is in this room? Anybody in this room or not? Let me know. Let me know if you're in this room. I review the first team you draft with me every night, assuming that's what we're doing for now. Getting Pollard all the way back would be elite. Yeah, let's do that. What running backs are still left? I think, can I afford Tyler Shuck with Olave here? I don't think I can, but we're going to try it anyway. This is like what a lot of the sidekick and all those things tell you to do. I'm going to end at 2 tight ends. I think this is going to be a 2-8, or I don't know. Like, it's going to be a 3-7-7. Yeah, I'm going to have, yeah, we're going to go pretty deep at running back is what we're going to do. We got 2 guys who should definitely have some sort of a role, even if Tony Pollard gets moved to another team, assuming that I'm correct and they take Jeremiah Love at Tennessee. I believe that they will trade away Tony Pollard. So if that happens, a team's not going to trade for him and not want to use him, right? So, like that's part of the process of taking Tony Pollard. That's why a bunch of people left. Bestball Guy's live. If you're not subbed to Bestball Guy, go on over there. Give him a sub as well. We are a community here in Bestball. So I want to support everybody. I've been live for a while. I'm also doing DraftKings, so like I know a lot of people don't like the DraftKings stuff. Bestball Guy's actually doing DraftKings as well. Because nobody can do anything else. I mean, I can do drafters. And by the way, JT, let me know if you get that figured out. If you don't, jump into the Discord and I can help you out there, assuming you don't get it figured out. I can definitely, I'll be around for a while tonight, so just let me know. Those were good votes, but yeah. All right, so what RBs are left? This is a price that I think, like on this exact team at this price, Charbonnet could make sense, right? He could make sense here. He's not going to make it to me. And I still think it's like 20 picks too early. But if his ADP, if he's 20-some picks after ADP, and I have a Bijan team that I'm just trying to get, like, I know I'm going with depth here. Like, I could go 8 running backs and take Sharps here, right? I don't love Isaiah Likely, but it would be a stack for Dart as well. I think I'm going to push that, though. So let's go. Which way do I want to go here? Why is Woody Mark so much higher over here on DK? We'll take Isaiah Likely and be done at tight end. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. I prefer Juwan Johnson and some other players to Likely, but I don't think he's a horrible pick either. And with Jackson Dart, I definitely want some. I don't take Sharps too early to eat zeros. I'm just really glad it happened. I have very, very little Sharps. Out of 300 whatever teams I've drafted, I think I've clicked them like 3 times. We're gonna go ahead and take Tyrone Tracy here. We're gonna do the double stack. The Jackson Dart double stack there. Isaiah Likely plus Tyrone Tracy. Doesn't feel that bad. Does not feel bad. So, all right, so sorry about that. I had to reply to something real quick. So we got Drake May, we got Jackson Dart, we got Tyler Shuck. Tight ends, we are done. We have Bowers, we have Likely. Running backs, we have Hero, Bijan, with Pollard and Tracy. Definitely going to be thin there, but then wide receiver, we have Olave, Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams, Alec Pierce, Romeo Dobbs. Dobbs stacked up with May. We have Dart stacked up with Likely and Tyrone Tracy, and we have Tyler Shuck stacked up with Chris Olave. So we're very well correlated here. If Bijan's the guy you need, like, this team could advance, and it's going to advance an interesting cast of running backs along with it. And I think that all these rooms are pretty solid. I don't like the feel of these, like, 3 heavy quarterback teams. I just don't like the feel of them. They always feel thin at every other position. Maybe I just need to get over that. I don't know. So RH Ball is now auto drafting. For those of you who aren't aware, over here on DK, the little green arrows means auto draft. So we got I don't hate the team, but I definitely do feel very thin at RB. Need some absolute things to go right here at RB. I mean, Emmett Johnson's the click I definitely want. I'm gonna just continue to click him and just be overweight. And if I lose, I lose. It's fine. This is the kind of, like, I don't like Keaton Mitchell a lot, but I do think that he's fine for this kind of team. Kayshon Boutte would be a fine click, but I want to push wide receiver a little longer. I definitely want to get my 5th running back here. So hopefully we can get 2 of these guys. If like, I definitely want 2 of these. Emmett Johnson should not be taken, but actually, I'm guaranteed to get 2 of these guys. Because I'll take 1, and RH is not going to be able to take Emmett. So, got Drake May. We got, yeah. We'll take Woody again. We have the passing upside here for him. Woody Marks, I do think that now that David Montgomery is there and he's dropped 35 picks, I think he's a solid pick, especially on DK and drafters where he's going to be able to go back to his original, like the role that they should have been using him in, which is a more natural role for him, which is a pass catching role, a third down back style. So I do kind of like him here. So I think our running back room, it's not pretty, but it's serviceable. It'd feel a lot better if Dobbs was Monungai, but I don't think that I made the wrong click. I think the right click, like even if it was Dobbins, like Dobbins to me would have been the right click, like over, it would have been the safer feeling click. But I don't think it's wrong necessarily to have 5 wide receivers deep by there and to secure the stack with Drake May. Like, I don't think that that's wrong. And I think that the teams like this can easily get there with the right format or with the right outcomes. So let's look and see what KY's been doing over here. You got James Cook, you got Devon Achane, you got Tedero McMillan, Igbuka, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf. So doing something similar to me, you went double elite. You didn't, like I went double elite too, but just different positions. Your wide receivers are way stronger, but you waited on quarterback and you only have 2. So your whole team should definitely feel stronger in my eyes. Gadsden, McMillan for the double stack there with Igbuka. Jawan Johnson, Jonah Coleman, Brian Robinson. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. I have something to stream tomorrow. I will probably be sending out messages to people to see if anybody wants to come on tomorrow. Just to chill, basically. I mean, hopefully they just continually put UDAFAs up until close, right? Is it the same structure? Let's go look if it's the same structure or not. Four of 12, 105, 105, 376, 10K up top. Same exact 5K into 2,000. Yep, exact same structure. Flat after 6. Yep, exact same structure. I will probably be able to max that one. I'm not sure. I have a new project I'm going to do that's going to take a lot of my time over the next week and a half. So I don't know if I'll be able to max it. I'm definitely going to still be doing the streams. I have a lot of behind the scenes work I'm doing right now. So I definitely need to make that the focus and not the drafts. Although I love the drafts. Like I absolutely love the drafts. All right, so definitely would love Tank here over the rest of them. All right, we get Tank, and this is a Ryan Flournoy team. Like, I definitely want a rookie upside guy, but I want one more guy I feel like is definitely going to have a role this year. So we got I'm pretty happy that there is a UDFA2. Thank you for the shout out. I would not have noticed. And I want to thank the 46 over watching on X. Like, we don't have a whole lot on YouTube right now, but the X crowd has stayed around. I appreciate you guys. I don't know how you found me, how many of you are new, how many of you have been here for a while, but I appreciate all of you. People on X usually just listen. They don't chat. But if any of you want to chat, like, well, number one, like, I want to make sure the chat works over there. And number two, like, let me know positive, negatives, like, yell at me, whatever, like, just let me know anything. Still here, bro. So JT, let me know, did you end up getting the drafters thing figured out or not? I said JL earlier, I meant JT. So, like, if you aren't in the Discord, jump in there, message, like, say something in the hangout section. I'll respond after the like, if you're having trouble, I can respond and help you out. If you need to get signed up over there on Drafters, because Drafters is a really good site. Like, I like using them throughout the throughout the summer. They are. Got it. It's late in Florida. I will say, it's usually, so Drafters is a Canadian company, and it sometimes can be a little bit of a hassle to get signed up. But as soon as you get signed up, like, number one, like, just use PayPal to pay for everything. Like, I couldn't get a lot of the stuff to work, so I just use PayPal, and I just have a credit card on PayPal that I use. And it just pays through PayPal. Like, whenever I did it that way, it was fine. Whenever I just use the card, it doesn't work for some reason. So I would use a third-party source to get your payments through. Like, for some reason, that's the only way I could personally get it to work. So we're gonna go with Katron Allen here, and probably a second guy. We got Bijan, we got Pollard. Actually, Katron's probably enough. That's our second Katron plus Emmett Johnson high upside swing guy, or day. So let's go ahead and take the double stack here with Devon Bailey as well, since he's there. So we got a double stack here with Chris Olave, Tyler Shuck, and Devon Bailey. We have a single stack with Drake May and Dobbs, and we have a double stack here with Jackson Dart, Isaiah Likely, and Tyrone Tracy. So our last pick, Vele, Flournoy, Dobbs, Pierce, Adams, Smith, Olave, Bijan, Pollard, Tracy, Marks, Emmett, Tank, Katron. Do we want to, like, I think we want another, like, I think this is the kind of team that Chris Bell's fine on. I'm going to be leaving. The second my draft is over, I'm going to be leaving, just so you know. I really, really have to pee. But I do want to thank everybody for popping in here. I've had a great time tonight. I will be live again tomorrow. Let me go remove that, by the way. I set the Booty Gang thing as my outro just to run it that last time. I'm not going to run it again. So, yeah. Well, I forgot that they were going live at 8 o'clock. That's my bad. I probably wouldn't have done the third draft. It is my bad. Like, I'm not, like, I just wanted to kind of draft again. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out. As soon as I make my pick, I am running to the bathroom. So thanks everybody. Actually, we might just once we make the pick, just so you guys could see me draft a dead player in Chris Bell. I actually think that I'll take Ted Hurst first, and if he's gone, I will take him, and if not, we'll take Zachariah Branch, last ditch effort. I don't like Branch a lot, but we'll throw him in the queue too. Thank you for the kind words. So back to the promo for tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna try to find a guest since Underdog is now live again. It should be a good time either way. I'm gonna have a couple things extra to the stream, like some new sounds and stuff that I've been working with. So I don't know if we'll get to the situation to use them. I'll probably just show off the things. That way you'll know about them. And I don't know. I enjoy messing around with I've been enjoying messing around with editing quite a bit. So hopefully, whoops. So the best feature of DK is I don't know the site well enough and I click the wrong button and jump out of the lobbies all the time. That's what the good content's for there. But all right, we get Ted Hurst. Thanks everybody. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Peace.